Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to the Real Estate Machine Show. I'm your host, Chris Matan. I really appreciate you joining me on this Friday, January 17th. Friday is the day that I recap my week and confess to the results of my goals that were set earlier in the week. My weekly goals of 25 conversations, 2 meetings, 10 handwritten note cards, and a mailer is what I try to do every week. So the results are in, and I am very happy to announce that I have 26 conversations this week. I had 8 meetings so far, and I have 3 actually scheduled for tomorrow. So that's 11. I'm very happy about that. That was a great week for me. And 7 note cards, 7 out of 10. Not bad, not great. Better than 0 out of 0. So you know, that'll work out okay. And my mailer, I did get some postcards ordered. They are in, and they're going to be stamped and addressed next week and go out at some point, probably by the end of the week next week. So all in all, I think I had a pretty good week. Very excited about it. I'm excited about tomorrow. I've got 3 new clients that were generated this week, throughout the week, that I'm going to be meeting tomorrow, and you know, hopefully I'll be able to help and you know, get that done. So, topic for the day, and this is going to gear towards the real estate people out there, the real estate end of my business, but I want to talk about hiring an agent and what goes into hiring an agent, and what you should look for and what you should think about. I've been in this business over 25 years, believe it or not, and I believe today the same as I believed 25 years ago, is that you hire an agent for the agent. You're not hiring the office behind the agent. You're hiring the agent. And why is, you know, there's a number of reasons. You may be hiring for experience. You might be hiring for rapport. You might be hiring for geographic location. You might be hiring, I mean, there's a million reasons why you hire why you hire somebody to cut your hair. There's reasons. But at the end of the day, you know, and actually now that I think about it, when you go into a salon, you are going into a salon probably, maybe not for the first time out, but you're going back to that salon for the stylist, and not for the salon in of itself. So, and it's the same thing with real estate. You're going to hire the real estate agent because you feel connected to that agent, and you feel like that agent is going to work for you and do right by you. And the office behind the agent really has no bearing on anything. Now, the relationship between the broker or the agent and his broker or his office is a whole nother story. And that relationship and how good that relationship is can translate and trickle down to benefit you. If that agent is in a lousy brokerage and has no communication or no support or no nothing, and doesn't like it and doesn't enjoy it, and it's just a bad situation, you know, he or she is not going to be that you know, thrilled about working all together, and they're going to have very, very low energy. They're going to be you know, they could be negative, you know, who knows, but you know, how that agent is affiliated with their particular broker is important to them, but it does kind of trickle down you know, to you guys. But at the end of the day, like I said, you know, you're hiring the agent. It's the agent that's going to come in and sit at your kitchen table and chat with you, or meet you at Starbucks and talk about the process and all that kind of stuff. Now, I want to point out, I do want to talk about my brokerage just for a minute, maybe a couple minutes. EXP Realty. EXP Realty is the very interesting thing about EXP Realty. Real estate agents in general are independent contractors. So we're all business people. We're all independent contractors. We're not employed by any of the brokers or the offices that we're affiliated with. EXP Realty is agent owned, meaning that every single EXP agent owns a part of EXP Realty. It is completely agent owned. And so we are all in business with each other. We are all aligned with each other. And what that really means is that, so when I'm driving down the street and I see an EXP sign, and I see a name on that sign, I look at that sign and I say, I'm in business with that person. I'm actually in business with that person. I am aligned, maybe not directly financially, but in some way, shape, or form, we are aligned. And it is important. I want to see that agent sell that house. I want to see that agent succeed, and I want to see that agent produce, whether I know him or not, or her. Really doesn't make a difference, because as we are all aligned with each other and all are part owners of the company, we want to produce to increase the value of the company, and that increases our value within the company. So when you meet agents, and when you have an agent into your house and you're wondering who you should hire, that is a component that might be worth a talking point. If you've got somebody on your, at your table that you want to sell your house, you've got a real estate agent in EXP that is part of an army of I think we're at 25,000 right now. There are a lot of other brokerages out there that have a lot more agents affiliated with them, but they are not necessarily aligned financially. And when you've got an army of $25,000 that actually has an interest in your home selling, it kind of means something. And when you've got an organization of 25,000 people that are all aligned, the culture within that organization is second to none. I mean, it is absolutely unbelievable, the pride that you have in the company that you work for, because you own it. And that ownership is going to come down to a very, very, that agent's going to work extremely hard to get to work for you and to get your house sold, or to find you the deal that you need and want, the house that you want. There is something, it's a feeling. It's an interesting feeling when you own your own business and you are aligned with all these other business owners, that really special things happen. And I am extremely proud to be a part of this organization, and it has catapulted me and others. I've seen it, and catapulted me into success and ambition and excitement that I've never, in 25 years, I've never felt. Absolutely never felt. So when I meet people and and I'm sort of interviewing for a job, because I mean, that's really what it is. It's an interview for a job. When you meet somebody new, a new buyer or a new seller, I can confidently say that I have 25,000 people behind me to help get your property sold. And it's just a really, really great feeling. It's a very powerful thing, to know that. So that when you see EXP Realty signs on the street, you may see one in one part of town, you see one in another part of town. Those two agents are aligned, make no mistake about it. And, we all pull for each other. And it's, like I said, it's an absolutely great feeling. And it translates into how we handle our business and how we treat our customers. And it's just one big family, and it's just pretty great. So anyway, when I didn't necessarily get off topic. I'm kind of like, maybe it sounds like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth here, but I'm really not. Initially what you're looking for is somebody. When you hire an agent, you're hiring the agent for the agent, not for the company. However, if that agent is a part of a company that's so aligned with the organization, and you've got that army of tens of thousands behind you that are all aligned, it's a pretty powerful thing, and it could mean a successful transaction for you, a more successful transaction than you may otherwise have. So anyway, it's something to chew on a little bit, and I don't know. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. But I can tell you that in the last 25 years, I have not been more excited about this business than I am right now. And who's going to benefit from this topic right now. Is it going to be other realtors? Is it going to be buyers and sellers? Or is it going to be guys on the shop floor? It could be everybody, you know what I mean? So, it's something that I felt like I kind of wanted to get off my chest and share with you guys. And, hopefully there's a takeaway there in some way, shape, or form. So anyway, until then, we got a weekend coming. I told you I've got three meetings tomorrow morning with 3 new buyers. We're gonna go look at some properties, and hopefully on Monday I'm gonna report that I've got contracts on everything. Right? I want to be a good producer for my people. So anyway, until then, have a great Friday night, and look forward to seeing you on Monday. Have a great one.